Well, I tell the story a lot that I fell into local government. I'm an attorney by trade, and then I was also doing policy work as a lobbyist for our institution of higher ed in Columbia, which is the University of South Carolina, the flagship university. And at the time, part of my responsibilities was to cover city government. And so I was constantly at City Hall, covering their meetings, working with their elected officials, and the city manager at the time kind of pulled me to the side and he said, I've been thinking about having a role, a governmental affairs role, someone who would do lobbying on the state and federal level for the city's issues and advocate on behalf of the city. Do you think you'd ever be interested in that? And I said, well, I don't know. I had never thought about it like that and thought about actually working in local government. And so one thing led to the other, and I ended up developing a real mentor-mentee relationship with that city manager, and he brought me on board. When he retired and the next city manager came in place, that city manager made me an assistant city manager. And so my role continued to grow. And I was quite happy being an assistant city manager. I loved what I was doing. But a new mayor and council came into play, and they actually, had gotten to know me pretty well, and it became a time when it was opportunity for them to have another hiring process for city manager. Yeah, I would say don't limit yourself. As women, I think we tend to want to check every box and make sure that I have, gotten this level of education or this certification, et cetera. And all of that's good, and you can continue to work towards those things. But if an opportunity presents itself to grow, I would really strongly encourage women to try. But don't limit yourself and not go after it because you think, I'm just not ready yet. And I hear that a lot. And there was a time in my life or my career where I probably maybe second guessed myself, but it was having those sponsors, even more than a mentor, but a sponsor to really encourage you that you should go after that position. Do it even if you don't get it, it will make you better for trying and going through the process.